What's good, everybody? Before we get into the replay, I wanted to say how much I miss Halo Reach armor. I thought it was so awesome, and going down memory lane today, we're looking at a replay review from Teach Me I'm Bad, which I know as MLGSunlight. Sunlight's appeared on the replay review series before, back when I was doing a brief foray into highlights. Welcome back, sir. We're looking at a 3v3 competitive custom MLGv7, the absolute best settings in Halo Reach for competitive play. I think that once Halo reached MLGv7, Reach became such a phenomenal game, and I still hold Reach in some of the highest regards. I even sometimes when I see these think it's better than Halo 4 in many ways, but this isn't really a comparison or a contest. I'd rather just show off Reach before we lose it to the Master Chief Collection. So let's take a look at the OS here, the active camouflage, the power-up that spawns in Ring 1. You see the red team member taking it, and then you pull over to the pillars. I'm not sure why you went blue pillars, since it's most likely that active camouflage is then going to control the center. For players who are brand new to Sanctuary, welcome. Halo veterans, you should have hundreds, if not thousands, of games played on Sanctuary. If you've been playing since Halo 2, you will know that this is one of the best maps within the Halo Pantheon. And in Reach and Halo 2, Sanctuary is about controlling that center ring and controlling the two main spawn points of your opponent, rocks, as well as their base and as well as the court. If you're unfamiliar with the callouts, you gotta go check it out, guys. This is mandatory Halo knowledge. I really enjoyed this game, Sunlight. This is a higher level gameplay since it's 2 custom players, and I want to point out here a lot of overextension, to be quite honest with you. The red player is bulking over to his jump up right now. Let's take a look over at our snipe hut. I don't know if a teammate of yours picked the snipe up off the bat. I'm pretty unclear what's going on there. You pushing over to the snipe hut becomes a very, what would you call it, a motif, something that happens very often, getting nades shut down right there, and I want to bring that up. You do win this game, you do play well, but there's a lot of things you can do to sharpen up your game. The things I noticed, and the things to take a look at while you're watching this replay, is overextensions, nades, especially nading during fights, or just throwing discovery nades. I can't stand seeing discovery nades, where you're just throwing nades out for the sake of throwing them out there, or the sake of trying to see if there's an opponent there. I know your teammates are calling out to you, that was indicated in your email, but just nades like that, to me, seem a little bit wasteful, especially when you need those to control space against higher level players. So here you're getting the player down at Ring 1, good melee, going for the body shot, pulls the snipes. Can he get the kill? No, but he tries for it. I would definitely back down. Doesn't matter, the red team called you out. The snipes is now down in the center. Let's see how your blue team manages to handle it. Can you take out the players? Do they go down? It looks like your teammates take the red player out, and they're going to secure the sniper rifle. Players, check this out. Boom. Timing, power, weapons. I want you to note, Sunlight does this extremely well throughout the game. He's going to pick up the next sniper perfectly. Just to show you my point, the snipes comes up almost the exact moment that Sunlight picks it up. That is beautiful play. That is what you need to make standard across all Halo games, across even matchmaking with random pubs. You need to be hitting those pickups right when they're pulling. Sunlight showing that he's got some skills to pay the bills. Chrome doming the red fool who walked on top of the car. Notice his 2 blue teammates are pushing in the shotgun side of the map, the shotgun court side. That leads him to believe that they're going to spawn rocks. Look at this beautiful prediction. Boom. That's the kind of play you want to be ready. The same thing happens in Halo 4. Spawns are heavily weighted on where your teammates are and where you are looking. Going for that fight at the blue pillars was a mistake in my opinion, especially with the teammate right there. There was no need for you to go out and try for that arrogant shot, especially when your score is down right now. You're going to throw 2 nades here. First nade wasted. Second nade wasted. No need to do that. You need to get that sniper back in control, but throwing so many wasted nades. There's 3 nades there that did absolutely nothing. You've lost Ring 2 control. Jumping up right here is a gamble, and it's a gamble that you make pay off. I would have switched to the DMR immediately after that first shot. You grab the sniper ammo. What's going to happen? The player's going to surprise you right there in Ring 2. You get the ricochet shot off the floor. Beautiful. I really liked it, but man, it was arrogant. I was going to say something I didn't want to say. He looks for the car spawn. He gets the prediction there, but it looks like another player is going to surprise him here from Ring 1 coming from their Bond. That's unacceptable. Tunnel visioning too long, getting surprised, dropping back, and oh, he takes out the head of the red player. Sit down, my friend. Goes for the double. Can he pull in for the trip right there? Oh, I guess he was too slow on the triple and missing that spawn right there. It was great prediction, Sunlight, but your aim needs to be polished. I don't know why you flicked the stick a little half-second side strafe. If you were using the left stick to pull that shot in, it was yours. Even if it was a body shot, it would have been helpful because you had a teammate right there with Ring 2 control. The more pressure you apply on the enemy, the more predictable they're going to get and the sloppier they're going to play. Wasted nade, not necessary when 2 shots were just cleaned him up. Center, right there. Guys, look where he's waiting. Second sniper spawn down. Beautiful job. Technically, if you're counting the first spawn of the game, that would be the third spawn. But our second sniper round with Sunlight, he's looking great. And in the email, he points out that when he starts to heat up, he starts to shut himself down at a crucial point. And I saw that happening. You saw that happening in the previous play. Look right now. You could have looked through the glass. Getting that nice body shot right there, but it was very, again, arrogant. You're playing very aggressive. I like the aggressiveness. I like using your teammates finally. The sniper rifle in Ring 2, I'm not a huge fan of. I love it when the sniper plays a little bit further back and allows their two teammates to control the center, and you get to pick off players as they try and approach and counter that center. This isn't over-aggression. Undoubtedly, this isn't over-aggression. Your teammates are calling out the two players in rocks. I like that you pulled the nade out, but this is too much. Too long. Look at that. That is 5 or 6 shots missed. That doesn't need to be missed. You need to be getting back into your court right now. You saw them spawning on their shotgun side. You should have pulled over the car, dropped down towards your pillars, man. Inexcusable, in my opinion, when you're holding on to a sniper rifle at that time. Granted, that is your playstyle. You're playing super aggressive, but it's unnecessary. It should be an absolute given to you. You should know 150% when you're sitting in their rocks over on that car, they're going to spawn not on rocks, but on a sight line that is going to be able to most likely see you in a moment. I do like you hanging out in their sniper hut when it works, but at the same time, oh, great prediction nade. That was really nice. That was really nice. I liked that nade better. That was a misplaced nade. If you would have gone for the corner, you might have gotten it. Interesting spawn with the rocks while you're looking directly at them. No need to take the fight any further. Get those shields up. Your teammates in their rocks. It's overextending. That is purely what's going on right now, and if it was a better team, they could upset the balance that you have. You're working well because your teammates are overwhelming them. Your coordinated pushes are keeping them in the spawn, and you are controlling the center ring. Critical, and I love to see it, and doggone it, I missed reach. So many of the general Halo rules I give in these replay reviews can be seen so clearly, especially if you're a Halo 4 player. Good shots going on the team right there. Are you going to pull their snipes? I think you are. Oh, no, whiffing the melee. Whew, that was close, man. I appreciate the aggressiveness since you're up in the score, but whiffing the melee, what can you say, man? No, don't throw a discovery nade. Those are useless, dude. Yes, you got a little bit of damage on him, but what if you actually needed that to prevent the player from, you know, pushing you at ring 2 instead of, like, trying to go after your teammate? Right now, a nade would be great if that guy tries to flee down the shotgun tunnel. Throwing a nade mid-fight, unnecessary again. These nades are misused. I like it best when I see you doing prediction nades rather than the mid-fight nades. A nade like that's useless. He can just dodge it however he wants. What is your teammate doing? This needs to be called out right now. Car 1, red player, weak. Your teammate who's pushing towards the shotgun, no excuse, should be turning around, pinching that player. He's dead, and then you both can go after the player in the shotgun court. Good nade. Second to get the player. It does get the player. Really nice job. But your teammate dies. No need to. You pull the snipes. Are you going to go for the cheeky? Oh! Snap, crackle, and pop, son. What are you doing, bro? You knew they were going to be in the rocks. You knew that. You had the sniper right there in their hut. And you reloaded the DMR. No. That's what you're talking about in your email. You say you heat up and then you throw it away. That's where you threw it away. You knew they were going to spawn rocks or at worst over towards their flag. You've got the snipes. No reason to be in the middle of that sight line reloading the DMR at that time. No need when you could have that snipe out and your shot is pretty frosty saucy. I like seeing that, man. My hope is that your teammate who's holding down the center is really paying attention to the sniper rifle pickup times because you've been really aggressive. Obviously, like, blue team tempo is so far ahead. You guys are giving the red team really a nice push and a run for their money, not letting them take ring 2. I like seeing that. All right. Sassy would not let me get through this without bringing up the strafe. Your strafe needs work, my friend. When you're getting into these gunfights, you're missing a lot of shots. I see a lot of fast-paced movement, but I'm not seeing a lot of side-to-side movement. The strongest player on the red team is continually strafing in his gunfights, and you're going to notice here in a moment you have a really hard time fighting against that. Pulling across, going towards ring 2 with the sniper, not needed until you have secured that side of the map. Now, I think your blue teammate's going to pick that sniper back up for you. Oh, blue pillars, how's it looking? No. 2 wasted nades. Again, not necessary. Not necessary to take on the fight with the guy who has the sniper and jetpack. Pull back right now. So my critique there is the over-aggressiveness, man. You pulled snipe right away, and instead of looking left and seeing if they spawned rocks going car, you ran right across the blue pillar bridge, and that left you open. They pulled your sniper. Now, granted, you guys are up in kills. I can tell you sense blood in the water, and you're going for the throat, you're going for the kill, and you're being very aggressive. That's fine, but I'm here to point out that against a tournament-level team, you could have thrown the game away very easily with overextending into their hut over and over. Well, thanks, Sunlight, for the replay. I love Reach. This has really reminded me how much I love Reach. I miss Sanctuary. I miss MLG7 a lot. For your accuracy, I was unimpressed with your DMR 1v1s. Your strafe was lacking, and a lot of times you were dropping too many shots, in my opinion, especially in a competitive setting. You can't be dropping that many shots. It's my opinion. You can take it or leave it. I would suggest Octagon, DMR, one player, and you two just gunfighting it out for a nice long time. Snipes, I liked, but there were a few times you bodied and you didn't switch right away to the DMR. That's totally your choice, but I would always go for the confirmed kill faster than losing a snipe shot in the end. Map knowledge was decent. I like the fact that you understood how critical Ring 2 was and you shut down the opponents. You predicted spawns some of the time, but other times you're in their snipe hut looking where their spawn should be, but doing the wrong thing, not having the weapon out you need or reloading, throwing double nades in just really weird spots. Not the best. Decision-making falls under this category. You have to make the split-second choice that I killed you at Shotgun Court. I'm looking at your flag, and you're not spawning there. Okay, next zone I look is right by the rocks and right by the car ramp. You have to ingrain that. Communication, I thought your team worked well together, but there was a couple of times, especially what I pointed out, where your teammate was doing something clearly incorrect, like pursuing a player down shotgun tunnel when there's a red guy right behind him that you can pinch on and then go after that kill. And handling pressure, I'm going to give you like a nice thumbs up because I saw some sick sniper shots that made me like, ah, do that. But at the same time, that DMR, it's a little, what would you call it? Bendy. And I want to see it not bendy. So thanks for the replay, everybody. You guys have a great week, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all soon. If you're looking for another replay review, check out the video on the left. If you're looking for my new podcast, Destiny the Show, check it out on the right. Everything you need to know because the beta starts Thursday for PlayStation users and next week for Xbox users. So get on it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed, let me know with a like or a comment. Have a great week.